Time to Be You is basically a section of orientation where students, sit around a table, they introduce themselves, and then we get to some really hard-hitting questions that are really deep and maybe a lot deeper than a lot of students would expect when they're first meeting each other. So we talk about things like, why would a student come to this kind of college? Why would a student go to college in general? And then also what they're looking to get out of the experience.
I would describe Time to Be You as really just a place where students can come to get to know other students on a deeper level.
Time to Be You is basically a series of conversations that students have before they jump into all of the orientation events, centered around core values and what it means to belong in a place, conversations that generally build community and build relationships amongst incoming students.
I think the program is important because a lot of the times when you're coming into college, you think you have a one-track mind as to what you want. And I feel like Time to Be You kind of takes you out of that bubble and kind of makes you think of the bigger picture.
We find that really helps center students in the orientation experience and helps them start to think about, okay, this is kind of stressful, school's about to start, I'm about to embark on this huge transition, but at least I know, why I'm here. And even if they're thinking about that in that moment, it really does make a difference throughout the 4 years that a student is here.
I think for a lot of students who are new to BU, it can feel like this huge kind of monster of a place. There's a lot of people here, and it's a really nice opportunity to start making those close friendships and building yourself your own small kind of circle of people, because it's really important to have support and have people who you trust, and you want to start building those relationships from day one. So I think Time to Be You is a great way to do that.
It kind of encourages and urges students to get to know each other on a deeper level and know themselves on a deeper level and know kind of what motivates them and what is going to motivate them throughout their 4 years here.
A lot of the questions have to do with who you are as a person, again, your values, what you want your 4 years to be like, and it's kind of scoping out your future in a way.
What is a time that you felt like you belong somewhere? And what is a time that you felt like you were just fitting in somewhere? And we make the distinction between belonging and fitting in, as fitting in is doing what other people want you to do so you can be a part of their crew, whereas belonging is you really feeling that you have a place in the space that you're occupying.
It was really just a constantly self-reflective experience and being introspective about yourself around a group of people. It's really interesting to hear their response to the questions and what their point of view is about success and what success means, and different students speaking up about how they feel about those things on their first day at BU, and immediately kind of changing your mindset about those things as well.
Those little discussions that we had, that really made me feel like I had a community here, made me feel like I had a place.
It's about connecting with each other, it's about building community, like I said earlier. I think the whole point of the program is it's setting you up for 4 years at BU where you can be constantly reflecting on your experience. You'll have 4 years of time to think about how your core values have changed or whether they've stayed the same, and how you've changed as a person from that first day that you walked on campus.